What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be making an orchestral trap beat. So let's jump right into this. And for those of you that want to know, these are the settings for this color that I have set up in Ableton right now. I think it looks pretty cool. So with this orchestral trap beat, I'm thinking of doing like a piano and some strings, maybe possibly a violin in there as well. But I want to start with the strings. I'm going to be using a D major scale. I think we're going to go with like 152 BPM here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the relative minor, and that's the note I'm going to start with, and I'm going to build off of it from there. So this is a D major, so I know that the relative minor is going to be the sixth one from D. So that's F sharp. So make sure it sounds natural and all these notes are like not playing at the same time. So I kind of move these off the grid, and you can see the velocities are all a little bit different. If they sound like they're off the grid a little bit, that's okay. That's just how like orchestral and string instruments sound. And I'm going to show you how to counteract that in just a minute. But I'm going to see first if any of these bass notes might sound good with it as well. Okay, so what we're going to do to counteract it is we're going to press this little D button right over here, and it's going to turn on the track delays for this. And since it's behind, we need to move it forward. So we don't want to give it a positive delay, we want to give it a negative delay, but we just got to figure out what sounds right. Alright, so 43 sounds good to me. You're just going to have to play with it until it sounds right. And you might have to adjust it when you put your other instruments in, so just keep that in mind. So if you have a contact instrument, it might be running kind of low. What you can do is you can crank this volume up right here, and that'll completely change it up for you. If you have another instrument, there might be a separate control like that. Otherwise, you can figure out other ways to turn it up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to group this, Command G. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to go like 9 and 10. We're just going to make them a little bit different here. And honestly, this instrument already sounds really good because it was really expensive, but I'm not going to add a ton of effects to it, but you could go crazy with it. You could add some delays, some reverbs, different things like that. The only last thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put a stereo imager on it. Alright, let's find the right piano though. This one needs a little bit of reverb. Alright, let's see if we can add a violin in here as well. so something really simple like that will work fine, because it sounds good, and that's all that really matters. This piano in the right image field here. We're just gonna put it like a little bit closer than normal, maybe like 150. All right, let's get these going together now. I think we're gonna put the violin right up front, but we're gonna turn down the volume quite a bit. Alright, so let's mix them all now really quick. Alright, we're gonna make our 808s based off the MIDI from our piano here. Let's make this a fast one. Gonna keep the 808 really simple, and we're gonna keep the drums pretty simple for this one because this orchestra beat is actually really complex. There's a lot going on with the melody, so we don't need a ton to go on with the drums as well, so it's going to make it a little easier on us. But we're going to switch this up just slightly. And honestly, that's all the drums we need to add to it. We're just going to put a kick with it and call it good because the instrument's already crazy enough, so we don't need to go all out and put a million percussion in it as well. Alright guys, so I added a little bell that plays with some of the snares, every other one that comes in every other bar in the drop here, or every other 4 bars in the drop. The bell sounds like this. So it just plays nicely with the snare. But alright, I mixed it up. I did a little bit of mastering. This is what it sounds like now. Alright guys, so that's how you make an orchestral trap beat. Hope you guys liked that one. Smash the like button for me if you did. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because we're uploading daily tutorials that you're not going to want to miss out on. But besides that, I'll be catching you guys again in the next one. Peace out.